So we're going to go into a 4-point kneeling position. And if you need something beneath your knees, place something beneath your knees and then establish a 4-point kneeling position where your pelvis is centered over your thigh bones. And then you place your hands directly underneath your shoulders as wide as the outside of your shoulders. You could pull the hands very subtly apart. With this centered pelvis, elongate the spine so you have a sense of lengthening the tailbone back and reaching through the crown of the head forward. And for a moment, just sense how much do you need to engage through your center, the very deep core muscles, to stabilize this position. Hopefully not so much. Now from here, let's go into a cat sequence. You engage through the pelvic floor. Imagine an elastic band from tailbone to pubic bone to breastbone. And as you engage that elastic band, you tilt the pelvis backwards. Feel that engagement through the pelvic floor and your abdominals, and let the spine curl in an even manner. Inhale into the back of the rib cage, and as you exhale, you sit further back. Keep lifting the pubic bone up, keep engaging the abdominals, and feel how you still have space in your lower back. Enhance that space as you breathe into it. Let the breath flow. Center the pelvis as you did in the starting position, as well as the spine. So lengthen through the tailbone back, reach through the crown of the head forward. Stay here. Float your left arm up. Thumb is facing up to the ceiling, just to where you can keep it centered in the shoulder socket, and place it back down. Floating your right hand up, again just to where you have that centeredness in the shoulder socket and freedom, and then you place it back down. Shift the weight over hands and knees. Stay below the kneecaps. Pull the hands a little bit apart. And then curl tailbone to pubic bone to breastbone, back under into an even flexion of the spine. Let your head fully relax. Take an expansive inhalation into your mid-back. And as you exhale, sit further back. Lift and engage pelvic floor and abdominals even more. Breathe into your lower back. Enhance the agility in your back. And then center the pelvis and elongate the spine. Fostering endurance strength in your back muscles. Floating the right arm up, or the left, and then place it back down. Same arm once more, floating it up, a little bit more endurance strength. Floating the hand back down, switch arms, floating the arm up, just to where you can keep it centered in the shoulder socket, where you feel the centeredness in pelvis and spine. Float it up one more time. And then lower it back down. From here, shift the weight over hands and knees again. Stay just below the kneecaps. And then train that agility in your back as you curl the tailbone under, lift the pubic bone up towards the breastbone, and flex your entire spine. Breathe into the back of the rib cage. Enhance that agility as you sit further back. Keep that lift through the pubic bone. Breathe into the lower back once more. And then center the pelvis. Feel that lengthening of the tailbone back. Reach through the crown of the head forward. Floating your left arm up and then circle it back. Keep it at pelvis height. Circle the arm forward. The thumb turns up as you bring it forward. And as you circle it back, little finger side goes up. Sense how this might enhance even more that endurance strength. Bring the arm back forward. Place the hand down. Once curl the pelvis under. Lift from the pubic bone. Let the head relax. Breathe into the lower back. Let the breath flow again. Center the pelvis. Elongate the spine. Find that stability again in pelvis and spine. Floating your right arm up. Circle it back. Little finger side goes up towards the ceiling. Keep the upper arm centered in the shoulder socket as it circles forward again and back. Sense how this enhances your back strength and the endurance of your back strength. That will support easeful and upright sitting. Bring the hand back onto the floor. Curl the pelvis under once more. Lift the pubic bone up. Let your head relax. Breathe into the lower back. Center the pelvis. Elongate the spine. Shift over hands and knees. From here, one more time. Curling the pelvis under. Sense that agility, that you can create as you curl into the cat, breathing into the back of the rib cage. Sit further back, deepening the engagement through pelvic floor and abdominals. Breathe into the lower back. And then adding on, lift the tailbone, lift the breastbone, one even extension of the spine. Curl the tailbone back under, lift the pubic bone up once more into a curl shifted back. And then center the pelvis, elongate the spine, and take your time shifting forward. From here, sit back again. And I am sure your back will thank you for the rest of your life for investing 5 minutes a day.